Hi everyone, this is Rishabh Chatterjee, and in this video we'll be speaking about how to set your career goals. So in the previous video we spoke about this career goals, what is it? But now we have to make the answer and how to make the answer. To make the answer, there is a framework that we are going to use which has 5 components. Name of the framework is Smart Goals Framework. Now each term has a meaning. So let's take a look at what does each term mean. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for relevant, T for time bound. So this was about the terms. Now let's take a look at each term in detail so that we understand how to make the answer. So first one is specific. Now you have to be specific with your goals. Now what does this mean? You should know in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years, what are you planning to do? What do you want to do? Now to find out the answer for this, there are few questions that we'll be discussing so that you can make your answer. So what are those questions? What skills do you have that set you apart from the rest? Are there any particular skills that you aspire to master? What aspect of your current employer do you find most fulfilling? What's your favorite project to date? Now these are some questions that will help you make your answer, but make sure that your answer is not too specific and neither not too general. It has to be somewhere in between so that the interviewer gets an idea what do you want to know, but not too specific that it's like you want to do this, otherwise it won't work out for you. So you have to maintain a proper balance. Second is measure your success. So you should have certain milestones that you set. Like suppose you are now joining in a sales role and you want to become the manager. So what are the steps that needs to be taken? What are the different positions that is there? To reach that manager position, you should know so that you can plan accordingly and measure where have you reached. So suppose this is point A and you want to reach point B and this is the pathway, you should be able to measure, okay, I've reached here, this much more to go. Third point is achievable. So the goals that you are setting should be achievable. Like let's say starting there might be smaller goals and once you start achieving them, you'll set a little bit higher goals. So make sure that whatever goals you are setting, those are achievable and you think you will be able to achieve it. Point number 4, relevance. So suppose you are going to work in sales role, okay, and your career vision is want to be a software developer. Then it won't work out because now you're in sales role and software developer or engineer is something else. So you have to make sure that whatever field you are taking, the career goals are aligned to that so that you are able to make progress. Also, there are few questions that will help you make answer for this question, which is how would accomplish this goal help me? Does achieving this goal help me achieve my long-term objectives? What's in it for me if I achieve this goal? And also make sure that you research about the company because suppose you have certain thought process, you want to do this and company's vision and mission is this, then you will both go along together. But suppose the company wants to do something else and you are thinking you are going to do something else, then again it won't match. So research about the company properly. Point number 5, time frame or timeline. So you should know, you should have a specific timeline that in 6 months I want to do this. In 1 year I want to do this. So that it gives you like a certain deadline when you know ki, at this point I want to reach here. And it kind of helps you improve yourself more that this is the deadline I have to reach here. Now there might be times where you have said ki 6 months you want to do this, but it does not happen. Not an issue. At that time, you can change your goals accordingly, but always try to have a timeline so that you are able to know where you have reached and how much progress you have done. So these are the 5 points that will help you make your answer or set your career goals. So I hope you found the video useful, and if you did, don't forget to hit on that like button so that this video reaches more people. Subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon. Follow us on Instagram at EdYoda, EdYoda. That is it for today's video. See you again in the next one. Till then, bye bye.